Greetings, seekers of truth and camaraderie. I am Ezekiel Stone, your guide into the hallowed sanctuary of three guys and sometimes Bob. Within the sacred confines of this cigar lounge, Michael, Jaron, and Roy gather to weave a tapestry of discourse. Threads of life, love, sport, and the mysteries of the human spirit. Tonight, they delve into the essence of existence, their words rising like smoke from the finest offerings of the Cigar Cave, where tradition and craftsmanship reign supreme. Yet, one voice is absent. Bob, our enigmatic wanderer, is lost to the pursuit of solitude, chasing whispers of enlightenment in a distant tavern. His return uncertain. Sip deeply from the elixirs of Steam Distillery, where steampunk artistry distills courage into liquid form. This is no mere podcast. It is a journey into the soul of conversation, unfiltered and profound. Enter and be transformed.
There we go. Am I on? Nice
You
to see
are.
you there.
Yes, we're on there.
No
bam.
That was kind of
That's
like,
a little. I wanted to go. Well, I found a guy. I found a guy named Ezekiel. Like he came out of some.
Stone.
There was a portal that opened up in my shitter.
I'll bet.
You should probably flush him next time because
And dude came up and I was like, hey Ezekiel, what's up? Don't suck me into the TV. Suck me in the bedroom. I like it better there. So that was my lead in. But yeah.
Could you turn me up a little bit there?
There is that better? Or your ears?
My ears. Because apparently, whoa.
That good? That good? That got you?
Yeah, that got me.
Okay, that dial goes all the way around.
It's funny. I'm getting more and more
Old?
deep.
Old as you age.
Yeah.
What?
As you age.
Yeah, and we got that rig up.
You added new toys.
That's a new
I
one.
got a new laugh just for those one that's, you know, like when Daniel was here a few weeks ago and
Yeah.
he said some jokes and we all just looked at each other. That's why that showed up. Because a child will laugh at anything and not give a fuck.
Right.
That's true.
Well, Mike, I see that you got the official
Blackstone,
Blackstone, three guys and sometimes Bob Blackstone that is fucking smoking like a big bitch.
Yeah, and I got some dead
good.
animal carcass on a stick that we're gonna throw on there.
I can eat dead animal.
I got some I got some beef and bacon skewers. I got
yes.
chicken and shrimp.
Yep, I can do
That
that.
fits all the animal. I got water, land, and more land.
And more land.
Well, shrimp, sea.
That's what I said. Water.
Water.
There's water in the sea, Bob. Just throw it in there.
Perfect.
Yeah. So and then there's
I'm on 2 weeks now of not eating.
shit.
Yeah,
You're not eating food.
So are you still Superman blood then?
I am. I still have Superman blood.
Well, how many weeks until you lose your Superman blood?
I don't know. I don't think I'm ever going to lose it.
Oh, so you need
Depends
to
on
start.
the kryptonite.
Well, yeah.
Which
But
kind of
but
kryptonite?
I have been taking my little. You want to hit the little funny thing? Baby aspirin.
Nice.
You like that? You like how I did that?
Cute,
That was
yeah.
fucking clever, wasn't
It
it?
was fucking clever. Yeah.
So, hey, Mike, since you don't have earphones on, keep an ear. I know you're deaf as fuck too, but if the door opens and you hear the dinger, let me know. I didn't think it would.
Yeah.
Oh well, they'll come back here. They'll figure it out.
Depends on when the postman comes. That's,
He's usually after 11 o'clock or so. Boy, we got all kinds of fun
well,
noises
it's
today.
still the same guy.
Yeah. Well, he went in to get coffee, and that's the half-hour coffee spot. You cannot get a quick cup of coffee.
We need, I don't want to talk to our friendly parking lot security guy,
But could you please
our
rush
customer
number
service,
Yeah.
because I break the law. I break the rules every time I park there. And we have an understanding with him, but I don't necessarily want to bring it to his attention.
Oh, now we're going to the steam bath.
Oh, shit.
Sauna.
Hey, Benihana.
Moisture up in the room.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. That'll help. That'll help the carpeting.
Not enough humidity.
Apparently not. But yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to bring. You could bring it to his attention because you are legal beagle, or
Yeah.
maybe ish.
Or I could tell him because I got a big fucking truck and the son of a bitch idiots
Yes.
are causing me
Well,
heartburn.
yeah, it's that. And I don't know how many of those damn things I've given away this week. The parking-
Oh, there's been a
the
ton
cards.
of, and good on that business for like
For having
growing a coffee stand.
Yeah.
I mean, you got.
But
You're
park your
in Dutch
fucking
brother
cars
country.
right? I mean, when it's 4 feet back from the bump stop,
Yeah.
and I come flying in. I come rolling in with my big truck.
Maybe.
You should also be able to shoot fuckers that do dumb shit.
No, I agree.
But
with
there
you.
is that.
Yeah,
There is
yeah.
that. But
We are the ones that get to decide who does dumb shit and who doesn't.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm
We
the
are
one
the
that
shit system.
I'm the one that puts you
Shit
can't
council.
park where they shit. Yeah, obviously you're.
No, I don't know if the city's gonna be able to do anything about it without him sitting there camping out there and going, oh no, you can't park.
Yeah, well, you'd have.
How
to
about
camp
I
out.
would even donate a little bit of funding
for a sign.
for a sign that says, "Do not park here if you're going to the coffee shop
well,
until after 5 o'clock."
or you can park here, but pull all the way up.
No, because that's blue zone.
Well, it's true. It is a blue zone.
It is a blue zone. Oh, was that something?
I don't know.
I didn't.
I didn't hear anything because
I'm just
Yeah,
hearing.
I got
hearing
rumbling in my ears.
Okay. Well, you got the picture window into the front
Yeah.
door, don't you?
Sort of. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, later on in inventory, you find you're short a couple of boxes.
Yeah.
Then you'll know.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the fucking first time, Bob.
No.
But
Yeah. So
yeah, Roy's got to leave here, and
a few minutes.
you got to leave the show at 11 o'clock, or you got to pick up at 11.
I got to leave here about 10 after.
10 after 11.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We got plenty of good times with you then.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because you got to go get Cadillacs done on
Come
Michael.
Get Cadillacs done on Michael.
Yeah.
And different Michael.
You couldn't ordered him an Uber.
No, he asked me if I'd do it, and yeah, I'll do it.
Speaking of Uger,
Yeah.
how was your Monday
Oh
evening
fuck! Oh fuck! You know, Bob.
trip to?
I'm glad you bring up those fucking salty wounds. Actually, we had a very nice ride over.
Oh, that's right.
Because Rhonda was following me.
Oh, this was
Yeah, this was to drop off the car. No, we were gone hour and a half. You know, about 40 minutes to Ashland. 40.
Yeah.
You know, I was inside for 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
You know, and then our drive back, and it was fine. It was a beautiful drive, a beautiful day yesterday. So we get over there. Rhonda followed me in the Acura, which is the in-laws Acura, and her comment was, as she got out of the car and I'm standing there, she goes, "This is why I own BMWs." I go, "I know, honey." So that solidified that she's probably going to do another lease sometime.
Yeah, well,
because it's up.
I feel like that was a given, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
That's-
It is. But it just helped the case.
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't an Acura a high-priced?
High-priced
Honda.
Nissan.
Honda.
Honda.
Oh, I think,
Honda.
okay.
It's a nice little car.
Lexus is Toyota.
Lexus.
Yeah.
Toyota.
Yeah, I mean, it's a nice little car. I mean, it's it's fine,
fine.
but it's not.
It's not tits.
It's not. No.
It's not no BMW
It is-
quality.
no,
It's not
but-
European.
No.
It's
And she loves her
it's still
European cars.
it's still an Asian knockoff.
Yeah.
True.
And with the tariffs nowadays from Asia, those
Well, even BMWs are going to get more expensive because
not like they are from China.
what are they? I don't even know what the hell.
I think we're.
They make all the parts for everything.
Yeah,
but
Yeah.
aren't most of the foreign cars assembled
in
here?
Kentucky
in
or
A lot
some
of
shit
them
like
are,
that.
yeah.
Yeah,
They are.
Yeah,
absolutely.
so
Yeah, but you got to.
But it's the parts.
From.
The parts are all made everywhere else.
Yeah, the parts like made in Canada. That's got to go down to Mexico to get a little tinky on it, and it goes
Yeah.
back.
They should send the
Canada.
Tinky to Canada.
do they have to pay
Yeah.
a passing fee? Well, if it goes from Canada
If
to
it's
Mexico,
their
they're
own, if it's
they're
their own
coming over.
company, I would. If I think I'm trying to follow you a little bit. So say that we have a Honda plant here in the United States, which I believe we do.
Yeah.
If they need parts from the mothership of Japan, and they ship it in for their own business.
I think it still goes through customs and all that, and that's that's who assigns the levy. But it's all based on product codes or whatever. Everything's got a freaking 14-digit
here's
code.
The smart thing: if you have a plant in the U.S. and you need mother load every now and then supplies, and you have other places all over the planet. You check what's the tariff of shit coming from Mexico. What's the shit?
Sure.
Well, and that's what the Chinese companies had started doing. That's why
they're
jacked up Mexico's freaking rates.
Right.
Yeah.
They're like, we'll just open a warehouse in Mexico. Let them sit there for a day.
Yeah, because
freaking put them on. Have the freaking the Vagos buying motorcycle guys from Mexico bring them
Start
up.
running them up. Yeah, that'd work
with the illegals.
Shit from Argentina because we're going to give them $40 billion. So.
Well, I looked into that. I'm glad you brought that up.
Apparently, we get a lot of our beef from Argentina.
They're going to bring in the because we don't have enough here from farmers.
20 billion, not 40 billion. The 20 billion.
It started at 20, and they did go to 40.
Well, I saw a thing, and I AI'd it, and it was 20 billion that we are going to be buying their peso. So we're going to be buying their money.
Why?
I don't fucking know. I wasn't in the meeting. And because their economy or whatever we're trying to do to help their economy out, I guess. I'm not agreeing with it. I'm just saying, if we're going to have facts, let's have some facts.
I heard that somebody, a couple of his buddies, bought a lot of pesos, and
the benefit comes to some third party.
Yeah,
okay. Well, anyway, so I'm gonna go on my rant about the
price of tampons these days.
The price of tampons
fucking chops my ass. Literally, my bad.
The car. So I drive. We get over there. I walk inside, and I go because I called before we left and go, hey, want to because it was supposed to be there today. Want to see if it was okay if we dropped the car off this evening. Got busy shit to do, which is a whole nother story that I don't want to fucking relive. But
yet here we are.
Yeah, here we are.
Just reliving the shit out of it.
And the lady was super cool. And she's like, yes. And she goes, no problem, bring it on over. And I gave her the last name. Apparently she didn't write it down and wasn't paying attention.
Beck.
No, it was under Hironaka.
Oh, that's a little bit more harder to remember.
And so I walk in there and go, hey, I'm dropping the car. She goes, oh, yeah, you called. And I go, yep, here you go. And I go, oh, man, I really appreciate you, taking it today. And she looked it up. She goes, it's not supposed to be here until the 28th. And I went, oh, fuck. And she goes, no, it's cool. I go,
oh, well, sure. Sounds good.
Yeah. And I'm like, that's great because it's going to stay here. And I go, you can have it as long as you want. Because now no one can write down the fucking proper date or a proper time. And then the bullshit that we had to go to get it there. So now I told them they could have it all the way till fucking February to check the safety recall that it was on.
Yeah, but what's going to happen when somebody needs a car?
They're going to have to go and figure it out.
Not your problem.
And that's going to be your problem.
No, I delivered it. They can go figure it out.
Well, I'm not talking about picking it up. I'm talking about if they need to go from point A to point B around here.
Oh, no. That's zero. That's zero problem of mine.
No Uber for you?
No, fuck no. Okay. No, they got 2 vehicles.
Oh, okay.
They got 2 vehicles and 4 drivers. They can figure that shit out.
Okay.
Well, it could be only 3 drivers, but...
Yeah, right, because people shouldn't be driving.
Exactly.
I get that.
So,
well, cool. So, right now, it's out of what hair you would have if you had some.
Yeah.
Well, out of the third one.
I just wanted to be prepared a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
So sometime in the 29th of February, 30th of February.
Yeah. So I told them to hold on to it as long as they need. She goes, good, we're busy. I go, okay, have a good day. Okay, so here's the AI on your Venezuela thing.
Yeah.
Argentina.
Yeah, that too. Same country. Rice is rice.
Except one we're blowing up.
Right. One we're stopping the drugs, and the other one we're creating
allegedly,
the drugs. Yeah. Allegedly. Yes, allegedly.
They don't know what it is.
There's fucking drugs on the boat. They're not out there fucking fishing. They're not.
Everybody drove a Volkswagen back in the 60s with Stone. Same logic.
Yeah, but what's a boatload of gun and drug running boats doing in the middle of the ocean heading to the United States? They're not going for the fucking 7-hour tour.
The simplest way to prove this is the next time they pick out one of these fuckers that they're going to blow up, send the Navy out, capture it.
Coast Guard.
Yeah, Navy can't do that.
Guard.
Yeah.
Navy can't do that.
Coast Guard, and then identify what's on it. If there's cigarettes, fine. If there's booze, if there's whatever.
If there's drugs, fine. If
So
there's not,
therefore, the one you would have blown, don't blow it and prove to us that it really is drugs.
But sensible minds would tell you
Nope.
it's probably
no.
drugs.
No, but my thing is, okay, has anybody out of the, 4 or 5 that's been done so far, how many ever Sonny done?
Yeah.
How many, has anybody ever came back and said, no, that was my cousin on a fishing tour? Or
No.
anything like that? Has it everything?
The last one, there's 2 survivors.
Okay, so.
All I know is that they didn't kill them all. I don't know where
they
those
got a shitty
survivors
fucking dinner
are
then.
or what.
Well, there was a rocket or something, a missile of some
Yeah.
sort. Came from
Well-
a jet.
How do you survive that?
Luck.
Apparently,
I mean,
Good luck.
you jump early? You
Yeah.
can't be like, fucking, I'm out, the boat's going fast, I'm just going?
well, if I'm in a boat and I see a
Fucking helicopter or jet or whatever, yeah.
a contrail up there, I'm getting off the fucking
What if
boat.
it's Pan Am Flight 300?
I
Oh, wait,
would-
that's
I
gone
would-
already.
I would already,
That happened in Russia.
TWA.
TWA or, yeah.
I'd be about 20 feet swimming heavily, and then ask my buddies, hang on, I'm coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know, Bob. You got your thoughts. I have mine. I mean,
Just make sure.
Make sure of what, that they are carrying drugs, and then blow them up, and then it's okay to do it.
No, you
I'm
capture them.
I don't really care if they're
they get
getting
the
blown out because they got, cigarettes on them or something. We're blowing up in international water ships, which means the next time some fucking terrorist group decides to blow the shit out of an American vehicle, killing people, we can't complain about that.
Yeah.
Well, we can, all right, yeah, you can complain, but if we have the right to destroy life in international waters, that to me says other countries have that same right. And are we going to get into that fishing contest about, well,
We are. We're already in it.
Yeah, we're in it. I'm not.
that's my fear.
and I'm
that
not-
is my fear.
But how? So on the deeper
never killed anybody.
on the deeper issue, what's the fucking matter to us?
That terrorists blow up American ships?
Oh yeah, I mean that matters a lot to me because I was one of those fuckers out there floating on American ships.
Well, right, but you can't say that we have the right based on what we think is bad in that ship to blow it up.
So you
that
don't-
some terrorist can't do that to a fucking
Any of them.
American.
But you don't think there's any intel on the ground or anybody, CIA,
Cognac.
the Cognac people, or any military operations, SEALs, Dark Knights, whatever. You don't think they're out there going, hey, there's a boat leaving.
I don't care. We do not have the right to kill on open international waters. You want to stop a drug guy? He's coming with his boat. Where's he going? He's going to a fucking land. He ain't shipping it via Amazon.
So you kill them there?
No, you
Oh.
capture him there.
And then do what with them? Send them back to the country and get accused
No,
for
you
sending them
prosecute
back?
the motherfucker for bringing in drugs.
And you bring the drugs in and you send it out to the rest of the country.
And then
Like
you
normally
get out the rest
happens.
of like normal drug trafficking
Yeah.
does.
Well, no, but I mean, my thought is, okay, so first off, I'm assuming,
CIA's
and this
plenty
is,
into that shit.
Oh, yes, they are.
well, it could be them setting them up just so they can somebody to shoot.
Yeah, yeah.
That's not above them.
And they let the other boat go by.
Yeah, if they let their boat go by.
Right. So there's the
They're only
Patsy
catching
boat.
like 10% of the shit.
Well, but I think my thought is that I'm assuming that they're not just sending a guy in a fucking F-18 saying, just cruise and if you see a boat, shoot it.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that there's probably some intelligence somewhere, maybe not a lot of intelligence,
So it's
but
military
yeah,
intelligence.
yeah,
Right.
the oxymoron.
The
Yeah,
very
but-
oxymoron.
But I'm assuming that there's been some conversations about there's a payload going here, it's being loaded, it's leaving at this time. We've confirmed it with Jose,
Yeah,
who's
and
been
and
paid
that's-
off.
And that's fine.
And that's
But
fine.
Still, we're blowing them out of the water.
And I get that, but my thought is because I'm an asshole, but I don't care. So is to then, what's the word I'm looking for here? It becomes a deterrence to where if you're a Venezuelan, you're not going to take that $5,000 bounty to get that boat over to Texas or wherever they're going.
That plane could also, they got AWACS and they got all the rest of that shit. They could say, okay, here's this fucking plane, and we got Coast Guard ships in there, and we got these little fast boats that'll catch those fuckers. They do it.
Oh, no, yeah, they've done it for years down in Florida. But if you let them inside our waters, now we got to fucking deal with them.
Well,
Yeah, but why don't we just wait until they
stop
are
them in
in U.S.
international
waters and
too,
then
though.
blow the shit out of them?
Well, that's what they're doing.
No, they're
international.
international water. That's my sticking point is whatever we're doing in international waters.
waters, then somebody's going to say, well, they didn't get due process. We just blew them up.
yeah, we stopped them. We
But
arrest them.
it means that you cannot then complain when it's done to our boats.
Yeah, that's true.
And I don't want that to happen.
Well, anybody that thinks they're going to be able to fucking do it is wrongly mistaken if they're thinking they're going to go against the U.S. Navy or the Coast Guard. You're not going to get a boat within miles of a U.S. ship. Now, maybe a merchant ship because it happens all the time. I wouldn't say all the time, but
cargo ship bringing parts from Acura.
Well, and they're prepared and they do their drills and stuff.
A lot of those boats would come into land, some little fucking island, drop the shit. Whoa, drop the shit off,
Wonderful.
and then somebody else comes and gets it.
Well, it's a shame I had breakfast.
I had a
So I just asked, drug boats being blown up. The short answer is yes.
yes.
In 2025, the U.S. military, Coast Guard, and covert partners has been striking and destroying vessels it says that are narcotics smuggling boats. But the campaign is controversial. Governmentals, experts, legal experts, and some regional leaders say the strikes raise serious legal, humanitarian, and transparency concerns.
Transgender. Oh.
Yeah, transgenders.
Transgender boats, too?
Oh, I didn't send that to you, Michael.
Yeah.
I got to show you this.
Do me a favor. Can you send that to me?
I did.
Also? Oh, good. Thank you.
Where the fuck is it? Tom sent me some more. Holy shit.
On that Argentinian 20 billion,
Yes.
6 days ago, they said they could hit 40. So their Trump administration is working on.
I don't. Where is your what's your source there? Because mine only says
NBC,
Michael,
yeah. Okay.
PBS.
the one with the girl in it.
Newsweek.
I did a lot of AI stuff
Politico.
this morning. I also looked into the Epstein file thing too. If anybody's interested.
Oh, we finally getting them?
No, I asked the great question. So okay, we got a lot of stuff going on here. The 20 billion is a currency swap line. So that means the U.S. agrees to exchange dollars for Argentina pesos, to help stabilize Argentina's economy.
The fuck do we care?
I don't know. That's
We're
what
gonna
I'm
build-
trying to.
Aren't they the ones sending soybeans to China?
U.S. farmers, especially soybeans and cattle producers, are indeed upset about the deal, seeing it is a competitor country rescue and worried about it being in the U.S. agricultural. The claims benefit Argentina more than them, U.S. farmers. The image, it was an image that I sent it. The reference is helping Ukraine instead is not supported in the context. That doesn't mean shit. My verdict. Okay. The image is mostly accurate. It just shows a picture of Trump and the saying. 20 billion deal exists between the U.S. and Argentina that Trump made comments about Argentina fighting for its life, and the U.S. farmers are upset. However, it uses hyperbolic framing and mixes in rhetoric questions, interpretations that go beyond the purely verified facts. For example, suggest funds should have gone to Ukraine or U.S. healthcare, or imply a direct zero-sum trade-off. The report. So the verdict is there's 20 billion. the farmers are pissed, which I get. I can understand. But the soybean market for the U.S. has not dropped. It is higher than it was last year. I did do that fact checking. They're selling soy. Actually, we sell a lot of it, not to China. The soybean market is it's up. I don't know, 20 cents or something. The corn is up a little bit too. So over last year's futures or whatever they are. But back to the Epstein.
Oh, yes.
So Mr. Jeffrey, I asked why the Democrats didn't release it from 2021 or 2022 when Epstein happened, and then I asked why the Republicans have not released it. The answer is the same. They can't, because it's in court. It's all this hidden files and all this stuff is all court documents, and they're not allowed to release it because all the mean shit that everybody's saying that Trump was involved or King Edward was involved, whatever.
It's not King Edward.
Yeah,
Prince.
Prince. Yeah.
One
I don't know. Didn't they strip his princehood?
Yeah,
one of your all kings is involved, but they can't release it. And even just like the Biden administration could not release it because it's sealed documents through the courts. And Trump even announced he wanted them released from the courts, but they can't.
But they can, if they can seal them, they can unseal them.
Well, and
Yes,
Trump
they can. Yes, they can.
and Trump asked that, and they said no.
Who said no? The court?
The courts. It had nothing to fucking do with Trump. Like it had nothing to do with Biden.
The only problem is Biden didn't know it.
It's the Vox. Yeah, well, there's some of that.
Yeah, unlike the. Never mind.
Yeah, unlike Donald. Yeah, I know. The hatred for the man is unbelievable. So there's still pressure. We got victims advocacy groups, lawmakers. The fact is that many files remain sealed does not mean there are largely conspiracy necessary. It may be a simple reflected standard, legal protection, grand jury secrecy, victim protections, classified privilege. However, the lack of disclosure does not feed into public distrust, especially given a high profile like Epstein. So there, I mean, Trump under administration. So the DOJ, with Pam Bondi, she released a little bit, and we all think that was all BS or whatever. That was the first phase of that was the stuff that was declassified, the stuff that Bondi said there was nothing in there. The federal judge rejected the Trump administration's request to unseal grand jury transcripts in the Epstein case. So they can't.
That was I was trying to.
Oh.
So there was a.
So there's my answer.
What you call it?
So this is meat and
Bacon,
Oh,
which is also meat. It's beef and pig.
it's beef and pig.
And we got
bacon.
chicken and shrimp on the
Oh man.
on the
So
barbie.
this is kosher.
That's kosher.
Good.
What's kosher? What makes it kosher? Do we have a rabbi?
Because there was a Jew in the room. Is that what that?
The way it's kosher is the way it's slaughtered.
Oh,
The way it's swallowed.
did they pray it?
And they can't, it's, was it cloven hoof? Can't eat that. And abominations like crab, anything, bottom eater.
Oh, you can't eat that if that's not.
I can,
Oh, I can too.
I do.
Because you're not Jewish. But I heard when you're traveling on a plane, if you ask for a kosher meal, it's better.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Don't you have to pre-order if you?
Yeah.
Yeah, but kosher meals are like you don't mix meat and cheese, that kind of thing.
Okay.
It's fucking good, Michael.
What do you find, Bob? You're looking awful hard over there.
I'm still looking at the 20 billion and who benefits.
Oh, okay. Can I offer you a skewer or shrimp?
Sure. Grab this end of it. Thank you. Look at all this shit. I'm
I'm telling you. Boy, we're our green room's getting better and better, Michael.
Well, you know, better change it up.
fucking taste it. So,
Yeah.
There's some cock meat coming at you.
oh boy.
How many times you heard that this week?
No, I haven't.
Is it cock meat or is it chicken tits?
Yes.
All the above.
I feel like I'm.
For those of you that can't see this, it's really good.
They can see that's really good.
See? Look at that.
All right, Bob.
At the moment,
Why are we buying $20 billion worth of Venezuelan pesos?
the folks who are mostly upset about it are U.S. farmers.
Yeah.
I can understand that. But
So what does that do for the international currency trading?
probably fucks it up somehow.
Well, for some people, it probably does very well for others.
Yeah. I want to know who's benefiting from this. I heard it was whether it's true or not, what I heard, a couple of donors to Trump are heavily invested in pesos. And they got
In pesos?
They got their asses kicked, so they're going to go bail out these guys that get big money.
I think they should buy a bunch of XRP and give it to them and raise the price of that so I can cash out.
Well, no, they've got Trump tokens or whatever it's called.
Didn't buy any of those.
No, you should have because apparently,
They're worth a.
what's that? The 9 foot tall son?
Oh, Baron?
Barron. Yeah, apparently he's got like $20 million worth of crypto that's in that thing.
Oh,
Something
really?
like that. Yeah.
Billionaire Stanley Druckenmiller, longtime friend of Bassett, who is the financial guy for the,
Yeah, because he's a billionaire.
has publicly said he invested in Argentina after Milei's election.
Okay.
So there's a benefit to a Mr. Druckenmiller. Still looking. Still looking.
Did he know that Trump was going to bail him out?
He does now.
Well, yeah.
So the Supreme Court is going to consider whether people who regularly smoke pot can legally own guns. Why wouldn't they be able to?
Yeah, I don't know.
Just like the drunk.
Speaking of drugs, and I don't want to jump back into Venezuela, but with all those boats full of drugs being blown up in the ocean, shouldn't we be seeing like real weird ass fish?
Happy fish.
Yeah, happy fish or
very high-
swimming
violet.
at 90 miles an hour.
Well, we have the three-eyed fish here.
The fentanyl fish.
So what it says here, the government's lawyers argued the rule. Okay. The Supreme Court on October 20th agreed to decide this question, accepting the Justice Department's appeal of a lower court's ruling that past drug use alone can't keep a person from having a gun under the Second Amendment, which is right, in my mind.
Yeah.
The government lawyers argued the ruling effectively guts a statute aimed at reducing gun violence by preventing unlawful drug users from wielding firearms.
Yeah, I don't think.
Hunter Biden, who was that's what it came from. That's why Hunter Biden, who was preemptively pardoned by his father, yada yada yada, was convicted in 24 of violating the law by purchasing a gun despite having a known drug addiction. Well, okay, so but they're talking pot smokers with the thing, and now they're talking meth to people. That's
Yeah,
too,
and
pot
dude,
smokers ain't going out and shooting nobody,
No.
except other pot smokers for fucking stealing their weed.
Yeah, they forgot where they left their gun.
Unless you're holding back their Oreos.
Well, that could be, yeah, or the
Then
Doritos.
they get
Then that's that's justifiable.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
yeah.
justifiable.
Yeah.
You get what you get.
Keep me from my munchies. The hell with you.
here we go. I finally found that damn thing. Funds at investment firms, including
Hey, we're trying to talk over here.
BlackRock, Fidelity, and PIMCO, are heavily invested in Argentina.
Yeah, let's pull up the list of what else are they heavily invested in.
And then they got Druckenmiller and a Robert Citron, both of whom work with our Secretary of Treasury when he was an investor for George Soros. That's weird.
Yeah.
It's all coming around full circle, isn't it now, Bob?
There are definitely some folks who are going to benefit who are not the average Argentinian.
Well, sure. I mean,
Not just done just for the goodness of their heart. There's
Yeah.
somebody that's
fuck, if I could figure out how to invest in it, I would. It'd benefit me greatly, too.
Oh, there's a U-turn. No plans for Trump and Putin to meet soon. I thought that was on the calendar already.
Yeah, that's supposed to happen in Belarus or something?
2 weeks or something. No, in was it Bulgaria?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, one of the B guys.
Yeah.
So did they say why? Did he get
No.
a cold or?
No, it just says,
Just, we'll get fucked again.
yeah. Oh, wait a minute, see more updates.
I remember him.
Seymour?
Seymour Butts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, something's got to happen over there.
They were going to meet in Budapest.
Okay.
You can get a couple months in there.
It was supposed to be like 2 weeks.
You guys are quiet over here. I
Yeah.
gotta get back and enliven it up.
Well, I'm feeding my face with.
So they also, I saw that they found that somebody had put a tree stand right in line
Yeah.
with Air Force One's departure door or whatever. And I don't
Yeah,
remember
they
which.
did.
A what?
Yeah, there's a tree stand.
A hunting tree stand at a net.
Oh, that's
tree
right,
net.
they found it, but nobody
At the
was
Palm Beach Airport. Yeah, there was nobody in it.
Well,
Honda hunting stand with sight line to Trump's Air Force One exit at Palm Beach Airport. In Palm Beach, how much fucking hunting areas are there? Nobody's out there.
That's
Alligator.
probably why it. That's probably
You
why it.
don't generally need a tree stand for an alligator, though, I wouldn't think. I'm no expert on alligator hunting, but I'm thinking a boat and
Yeah, boat.
a small dog.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
for bait.
Yeah. Yeah, trolling. You're trolling for alligators.
I'd rather use a goat than a dog.
Goat and a dog. Okay.
I'll use one of the fucking neighbor kids. Those little fuckers. I will. I don't even have little neighbor kids anymore. Shocking.
Well, shocking. Imagine that.
Do you have
They-
little hills in your backyard?
I do not anymore. They sink right down. Nature takes over.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah. Who knows why someone wanted to go hunting next to Palm Beach? Oh, they wanted to go hunting.
Well, they got, let's see, what do they have? They don't have bears down there. Got cougar down in Florida.
They got cougars, they got
Snakes.
coyotes, snakes, but again, tree stand for snakes, unless you're finding the tree snakes.
Well, if you're looking for a python that's about 30 feet long,
Yeah. Yeah. A tree stand is only used for two things:
deer.
deer and killing people.
I haven't heard of a deer stand being used to kill people.
Well, no, then there's a people stand. It can't be a tree stand, deer,
Right,
deer
right. It'd
stand.
be people.
I hadn't even thought of that.
Yeah, come on.
There you go.
That's why you haven't heard
Way
about it.
fucking ahead
You're-
of me,
You're searching for the wrong shit.
barely. Oh, well. This was awful. Thank you, Mike.
It was awful.
Yeah, I hate when I don't do anything
This is
good.
that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I can do some meat.
That's some good shrimp. What did you do to it?
Just
I'm not a real big fan of it.
no, just the what do you call that? Old Bay seasoning.
No
Oh,
shit.
okay.
Just
Yeah.
this morning I did it. Put it
Yeah.
on and then put on skewers first and just over to both sides and
Yeah, grilled shrimp
that's
is
I
not
don't
my favorite.
I don't
thing.
do much with shrimp because otherwise because a lot of people will use citrus and things like that, but if you let it sit too long with the marinade, it gets tough.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then but yeah, that Old Bay is the best thing I've ever done with shrimp.
Yeah, no, this is fantastic. I'm gonna have to do that. And you didn't cook them for very long either.
Shrimp, you should
That's the whole thing.
Yeah, shrimp.
Once they turn to that color, they're
Once they
done.
Once they get rid of clear.
Yeah.
Well, very
Yeah,
good.
once you can't see their balls through the sack, then
Then they're done.
then they're done.
Yeah, so am I.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
That's right. Once I can see your, never mind.
Your balls through your sack.
Well, as you get older, it gets more translucent, I've heard. And as it gets lower and it
And
stretches.
it gets lower. You can see
It
it better.
stretches, yeah. When, especially you put kind of like when they do with the flashlights with an egg.
Yeah.
Oh, I was
Same
thinking about
idea.
a girl in a sundress against a window.
Oh, there you
Oh,
go.
she's with balls?
No,
We're talking about balls.
Sometimes,
Is she wearing a lowercase T? Yeah.
Lowercase t.
Because then it's okay. Bob, you want some food?
No, I'd love to, but I'm stuffed from breakfast.
Oh, you're one of the breakfast people.
I did not know that the kitchen was open today.
Yeah, it's going to be a random thing. I never think about it until like hours before.
Yeah.
Maybe actually, yesterday I thought about it, and I'm like,
where did you have breakfast at, Bob?
At the house.
Oh,
he's got a wife.
I'm guessing that Bob made breakfast.
Yeah, it was a joke.
Yeah.
What do you make yourself for breakfast, Bob?
I reheated the leftovers from yesterday.
Okay.
That used to be my general
That's
thing.
still not answering my question,
Yeah,
Bob.
that's denied. But whatever was for dinner
What,
last night, you put a fried egg on it. Now it's
old
breakfast.
taco or something?
No, it was
Hey, watch your
the
tongue.
other half of
How do you eat a Mexican taco or an Indian taco? That's what it was.
Sideways?
How do you eat an Indian taco? You pick,
Oh, it
pick
was-
up her belly.
it was the second half, part of the hash breakfast I had at Lulu's on Sunday.
Lulu's makes some good breakfast.
Okay. So recycled breakfast from Sunday breakfast.
So 2-day-old breakfast. So that's even
Well, if it's hash,
Even
you're
better.
still good.
yeah.
Oh,
It's probably better the second day.
yeah,
Or the third.
marinade. Yeah, it gets to meld.
Yes, exactly.
Perfect.
Wow.
Good answer. We'll take two.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah. So
had
what else we
coffee.
got in the news?
The non-impact to existing White House structure for the ballroom seems to have not been quite accurate.
Yeah.
They have ripped the building,
you breached the building.
but they weren't going to impact any existing structures.
No, I think it's going to look great, all sterile, white and gold. And what the fuck?
What did they tear down? What part of the White House did they tear down?
The West Wing, or the East Wing. Or the-
I hope it wasn't the West Wing. I mean, that's where they live, isn't it?
No, they live upstairs.
Wasn't there a TV show called The West Wing?
It was fun.
With
Old,
Mark,
Charlie Sheen.
Charlie Sheen. That was a good show.
It was. Great fun. Ugh. God damn, I'm full.
Okay, so they're tearing down the building, or part of the building. Yeah, I saw that picture, but
That's not a little dent.
No, it's not.
I'm just curious what they tore down that they couldn't.
Well, I got to tear a wall down to.
This is more than a fucking wall.
Well, they got to make the grand entrance.
Well, but realistically, so they open up the fucking wall. Do they just throw the fucking plastic sheets up like regular construction sites, or they got a little bit something where it's sturdy? Because fuckers could look right in there and see Melania just trolling around in all her fucking.
Yeah, I don't think that's a problem.
You don't think that's a problem?
No.
I don't think it's a problem. I'm just saying that does she know that
Oh, I'm sure that
when she's walking from the royal bathroom to the royal whatever room
bidet.
to because there's a big.
Wouldn't a bidet be in the bathroom?
Well, maybe they got a separate room for it.
But yeah, you keep a bidet room separate from your bathroom. That way, if more than one person needs to go at a time,
Right,
You got
right.
one person goes, bidet. Next person in, bidet. It's a cycle of life.
Oh, I see.
It's efficiency.
Kinda like
it's
when
Doge set that up.
Kind of like when the Russians were doing the eyes.
The ice?
Eyes.
Oh, eyes.
They down in the circle, and then everybody just goes, and each doctor has their own little thing, and they do with it.
Oh,
That was
Suddenly
in,
never saw that.
in the Soviet Union when
Yeah.
they were doing operations.
But this was like the 40s, I
Radial
think.
keratotomy.
No. This was like in the 60s where
Okay, so but me and G were still not here.
people laid on operating tables.
And it was like
It was like a spoke on a wheel of
Okay.
an old wagon train. Each strand, and the thing would rotate. And there was a doctor who had job number 1 or 6D or whatever the fuck it is. He did it, everyone, and then
So it's assembly line.
Yeah, well,
assembly line.
it was like a turntable.
I've never heard of such things like this.
Yes, it was. I think it's for like radial keratotomy or something. Like
Okay.
that, for your eyeballs. You know.
Well, carrots are good for eyes.
Apparently,
That's why rabbits can see like a motherfucker at night.
is that it?
Yeah, that's what they say.
What's that? Who's that?
Beta carotene. Bugs.
Bugs.
Bugs rabbit.
Bunny.
Bugs rabbit.
Bugs rabbit.
Bugs rabbit. That's why it fucking that lispy
Is it-
talking motherfucker. Not you, but the other one. Fudd. Fudd. You guys got the same hair though. Elmer.
Oh, Elmer Fudd.
Elmer Fudd. That's why he can never catch him because Bugs rabbit can fucking see that motherfucker from a long ways.
Long way.
Yeah.
And he's dumb, but other than that,
Is it Bugs the rabbit?
Bugs the rabbit. Yes.
Lascoy Wabbit.
Okay, so there's a man gropes and attacks store customers, then a female shopper fatally shoots him. Fuck yeah, that's what you get.
Wow.
You play with the fucking balls, you fucking get shot.
Thank God he wasn't in a boat coming from Venezuela.
Yeah, then he'd have rights.
All right, I'm
Not anymore.
fucking full now.
Good.
That's it.
Now you can go take a nap.
Yeah, I've been
got
trying
the
not to do
schmutz
that.
on.
Actually, in all reality, with the
You got some schmutz on you?
you got some smooch.
We don't like schmutz.
Well,
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well done. I'll take care of Bob's dishes.
Okay, good job. Well, since you didn't bring any fucking hash to heat up on the Blackstone of three guys, three
now
guys and sometimes
yeah,
Bob.
but if you have hash, you can't have a gun.
I think you can have hash, you just can't smoke it.
Oh, maybe that.
or
It
shoot your
said-
gun while you're high on hash.
It says using.
Using.
Just,
Oh, you can't be under the influence.
yeah, well, they
So
said
if
you
you're-
can't be a previous drug user. They'll say that you can't own a gun. But I think
yeah, that doesn't work.
Yeah.
I think wasn't Hunter's thing more that he was a felon,
Lied about
Well,
it.
or he lied on his application?
Yeah, he lied on the application.
Because you can put it on your application, you still have the right to own a gun. But if you lie,
Not if you're a felon.
well, not if you're a felon. But
Why would you tell them the truth anyway then?
how would they know other than you?
Exactly.
Other than you leave your laptop at a computer thing, and the guy puts all
Yeah.
your meth hooker pictures on
Yeah,
the
the
web.
rule has not changed. If you go to buy a gun and they ask you, "Are you a felon?" They don't ask you if you're a felon. Have you ever been convicted of a felony? And
Well,
I
wasn't
always
that the
tell
same
them,
thing?
never convicted.
Never convicted.
Yeah. Nope.
So I have
You don't
these.
have an NOP either, you just got NO.
assembly line.
You know,
Oh yeah. Bob's got the assembly line going on here.
At Moscow Research Institute of Eye Microsurgery, patients were placed on circular conveyor systems of 8 operating tables. Surgeons would sit at the station and perform one specific phase of the surgery. The conveyor would then move the patient to the next station for the next phase of the procedure. So it was eye surgery.
were they doing cataract,
No, I think they were doing
No.
like radial keratotomy,
which is
so you don't need glasses.
back in the '60s they were
Back
doing
in the
that.
day, but part of the problem with that was
It was to
at
treat-
night you'd have all these little fucking halos.
Oh,
It was developed to, the technique was developed to treat myopia.
Myopia.
Nearsightedness.
Nearsightedness, yeah.
okay.
So nearsighted, does that mean you see better nearsighted, or you can't see
You
close?
can't. You can't
And,
see.
and it's
can
sometimes
see
called
close,
radio.
you
you can't see
radio.
far away, which is ridiculous. I'm nearsighted, but you can't see across the street. Yep,
That's exactly
it's
right.
opposite.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
I've
is.
always been confused about that.
Well,
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
I thought
It's like, what is a trans woman? Is it a woman that's trans? Or now I know, but it took me forever to figure it out.
yeah.
It's a.
Well, here I got a thing.
what-
I know. You look for the
is it
well,
a-
but you look for the T. That's regardless. I think
Now,
it's just, that's just
now
trans.
you look for the T and you know.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Somebody
Let,
sent
let
that
me
to
do.
me.
Let me do this.
Yeah, I know. I saw that and I went, oh, well, he laughed, but
I did get one like, really? Like, fuck, man.
I don't send you an
You guys
awful
want
lot of.
some meat and shrimp
And chicken?
and chicken? Bob's not eating, so apparently he's too good for us.
It's pretty fucking good. So you better.
I'm full. I can't. Otherwise, I would.
Yeah, I had a half a peanut butter jelly sandwich.
Which half, top or bottom?
Yes, it was actually the very end, the loaf.
Oh, the heel.
Yeah.
The ass.
The front end. Because I got a whole loaf of
Well,
bread.
isn't that a heel also?
They're both heels.
You got 2 heels, left and right.
Right, left and right heels.
Yeah, if you have 2 feet.
Okay, so but when you say
What
the
if you're
front end,
over-
is the front of the bread the one that's by the twisty thing, or is
Yeah,
the front the
yeah.
back end? So how do you
What
get,
if
how do you have
What
the
if
front?
you pull it out and you turn it around? Is it still the front?
Yes,
Yeah, but you're gonna dig in and get the other heel.
yeah. I open them up backwards. I get from both ends
Of course
and
you
work
do.
my way to the
Of
middle.
course you
Oh,
do.
no, you use the heels to protect the bread.
Yeah.
Well,
Until you get to the bottom of it, then you got 2 pieces of heel.
yeah, then you got a hell of a sandwich.
Yeah.
If you like
All the
crust.
flavor.
Yeah, if you like all the crust, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the crust.
Yeah, I don't
I
mind it.
am. I like it.
Yeah.
My
Oh,
favorite
and a
bread.
French bread, I want the heels.
Oh, yeah, French bread, absolutely. But I'm just talking about regular fucking
Sourdough.
prawns.
Yeah,
Sourdough's good too, but regular like white or wheat bread, no.
No, it
I
doesn't
don't-
I don't think they would call that the heel. They would just call that the
the end.
The end.
Well, the round ones, if it's like which is the heel, it's just
Yeah.
it depends on how you cut it.
It is.
If you go
can
this
tongue,
way.
you can
Yeah.
tongue the hell out of a French bread heel.
Okay, so you know what? You know what's the
what
difference
French
between an apple pie and a vagina? You can eat the crust off of apple pie. I saw that on the internet this morning.
To that,
Oh,
well, there you go.
Yeah, fuck.
yeah.
No apple pie for you.
I don't like apple pie.
Oh, I love apple
I
pie.
like apple pie if it's hot with some cheddar cheese on it and an ice cream
Oh,
thing.
you like old school apple
I
pie.
Yeah.
don't like the cheese on it. But
Yeah,
I had Becca made an apple pie the other day to give to some. Oh, it was from Kevin's apples. So she made this. It was a wonderful pie. I had a little chunk.
I like apple crisp.
Yeah, either way. But this
No, it's
this
different.
was latticed.
Oh, it was like,
It was a real fucking
yeah,
pie.
good pie's good pie. It don't matter
Yeah,
which way it
that's
is.
what, that's what I told her.
It don't matter, you know, smooth pie or hair pie. It's all good pie.
It's all good pie.
I found from our favorite Saturday market bread place. They have a sourdough olive loaf.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That is.
Oh yeah,
That motherfucker makes phenomenal sandwiches. Oh God, they're good.
especially if you put some meat in there
Yeah,
It's getting
and
close
cheese,
to,
and cheese.
and cheese and
It's
some
getting close to
lazy-
sourdough
sourdough
bread.
seasons?
'Cause- Yeah, I got to get my starter back up. I think I killed it. I put it in the refrigerator.
You're not supposed to do that.
Well, you can.
The bacteria is
you
no.
can,
They
you can
slow
put it in
them down.
dormant.
But if don't you can't you just put it on the freaking cabinet and
Yeah, you could.
stick to it?
Yeah, I can warm it back up and I can feed it and it should go. Keyword should. If not, you just make it a starter.
So it's like a pet where you.
Yeah, it kind of is. It's kind of if it's
Take
on the
it out
counter
the shit,
because you
too.
got to feed that son of a bitch every day, and then you're supposed to take out. You're supposed to pull it out. It's a process to make fucking sourdough. It is a process.
Dean's figured it out.
Yeah, they're making. They're probably their starter that they use probably is from 1800s.
Oh
or
yeah,
something.
it's been the same thing. And
If you go to the bakery at Fisherman's Wharf,
Yeah.
they'll
Yeah.
tell you.
That's-
This starter was brought over by
Yeah.
Luigi.
Yeah, and it just
not
absolutely.
Mario?
No,
Mario had nothing to do with it.
It has zero thing left from that time period because it's been started.
It's been molested
cooked
so
and
many
molested. Yeah, it's definitely been molested.
But that salt air is what does it.
It has to be.
so a sourdough pedophile.
Yep.
Sour so pedophile.
Well, hey, if you don't wash them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
So, anyways, yeah, it's kind of a quiet day today. But there's not a whole lot going on. Let's see here.
Other than the fucking city council.
Oh yeah, they approved that homeless thing over there on N Street,
Yeah.
which was
great,
previously shut down, right?
Yeah, previously it was shot down because there happens to be a elementary school across the street.
Oh, it's down the block, isn't it?
It's a street away. It's a street away, but
Yeah,
it's still.
It's on Portola.
It's mostly, I think, the
Well,
people.
it's off
that-
of N Street.
Yeah.
The driveway's off of N Street going down to elementary.
But
out
you,
at
you turn off
Riverside.
N Street by those townhouses.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's right down there.
It's
I
just
mean,
a few
it's
hundred.
it's 1,000 yards away.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right,
they're gonna
gentlemen.
be on the
You guys
opposite
have a
side?
good one. I
Yes.
gotta go
Okay.
take care of a
Yeah, you got
Okay.
Uber assistance to do.
Yes.
Uber assistant.
Well,
yes. You
have
guys
fun.
take care.
I'll
I'll see you manana banana and
So
Have fun,
you got to
Bob.
hang out.
yeah.
Yeah, just
How
don't
long
wait.
does surgery take?
I don't know, not very long.
I don't. It's not that
Maybe
long.
an hour.
It takes longer sitting in the waiting room to actually get in
Yeah.
than the thing.
When I
takes.
did my carpal tunnel, I was an hour and a half before they did a 5-6 minute
Yeah.
operation. I just
My vasectomy was just
then
the
I drove
opposite,
home in a fog.
and I appreciated that. Don't rush that. You know,
Yeah,
Don't
you
rush
do
that.
not rush it.
One thing you don't want them to rush.
All right, see you in the morning. Be safe.
See you, brother. I also had a gay urologist, so he took his time. It was very thorough.
Interesting.
I don't know if his name was Bruce or what, but it probably was.
Did he have a T?
No, he did
He
not.
was, okay.
He was just gay.
So, Bob,
Speaking of gay,
let's talk about our homeless situation
yes.
in Grants Pass.
The unsolvable.
It truly is a very unsolvable situation. So, apparently, they were giving the grant award to somebody to open the new homeless place, and the city council.
On M Street?
Yeah, it's on the corner of M and N. It's
So
right
is there
there.
going to be an empty lot where you put tents?
There is an empty lot there.
Well,
There is. Take that whole stuff, Rod. Eat all of it.
Yeah, eat the whole thing.
Yeah, or I'm stuffed.
Oh, you're going to eat it all?
Well, if it sits there any longer, he's
Yeah.
staring at it. Yeah.
Well, it doesn't need a lot of funding if all you're going to
Well,
do is have a flat.
No, it's
land.
supposed to be. No, it's supposed to be a managed.
Yeah, care facility.
Because I think they get like a some $1 million grant.
Yeah.
Or something like
Guess
that.
what? It's going to cost more than $1 million.
Yeah.
It's going to cost a hell of a lot more than $1 million.
Are they trying to copy? Medford had a controlled tent site.
How long did that last?
I don't know.
Not very long.
Yeah, but
They're building like little buildings. They got.
I think they're trying to.
I got the.
the tiny home place they put over there on Foundry.
Yeah.
They got like 9 tiny homes. I would look at see how much that cost the city to build that.
Right.
And then see something 10 times the size of what it's going
But
to.
here's
to
my
do.
deal. It's like for $1.2 million grant to build this. I mean, Christ's sake, just the site work is going to be $500,000 before you even
and
throw
what's
a
funny is,
fucking stick in the wall.
the city awards them 1.2 million grants. They're going to charge them now how many
Yeah,
inspection
yeah.
fees and the
Right,
what's the
right,
shit
right.
for it? What they call it? What every time you put an outlet in, the fucking SRCs or system whatever those
Yeah.
things. Everything's like $50 for every outlet you want, shit like that, and plumbing hookup.
Yeah.
They're going to charge them $600,000 of that in those kind of fees.
So it sounds like the tents that will not be the tents that we see on A Street, but they will be.
Yeah.
They'll bring in a whole bunch of tents and here's yours.
Yes.
I mean, it's been all over the damn. All over the shit of the little map that they have. Let me see if I can't find it. I just don't think it's our. I'm tired of paying for shit that doesn't benefit us.
Well, yeah, and
that statement might be selfish, but fuck me, I'm tired of paying taxes. That absolutely, we'll go back to the $20 billion for Venezuela. What the fuck do I care about Venezuela? Honestly, why should my tax pay? Because I got the IRS crawling up my ass.
I never really looked into it to see what their justification was on that of the Venezuela. We're going to buy a bunch of fucking pesos or whatever.
It is supposed to help their economy.
Well,
Why not help our economy?
Yeah, that would be great. Let's do us first.
We can't open our government, but yet we're going to.
Wonder how many salaries 40 billion. Or
In Venezuela, here, yeah, in Venezuela,
Yeah,
it's going to go to 4 people. So
I think we need to do a little bit more deep diving and find out exactly, instead of just the headline is Trump's an asshole because he's giving away $20 billion. Let's find out why we're giving away the $20 billion and then call him an asshole. How's that? Can we agree to that?
Absolutely.
Well,
Okay.
PIMCO, Fidelity, BlackRock.
Yeah, look at BlackRock. See whatever fucking countries that they own. BlackRock is the largest corporation in the world.
And they own nothing. They own nothing.
They own nothing but have everything.
Yeah, they own 10% of everything. Never created anything other than desks and fucking office space.
No, BlackRock. I mean, you look at all the shit
Well,
that
and
they
they're
own.
buying up fucking neighborhoods and shit like
They
that.
own Fox. They own CNN. They own
Just a little bit, though.
Yeah, they all own portions of all these companies. It is a huge equity firm.
Yeah. And they've got equity. They got some dollars.
Yeah, they got lots of
Is
dollars.
Warren Buffett involved with that, or is he?
Oh, I'm sure he's got stock. Hey, Bob, I'm going to bet that you have stock in BlackRock. I'm going to bet something in your portfolio
Well,
somewhere.
I'm sure pretty much every
BlackRock is controlling.
every mutual fund has got a little bit of that in there, probably,
Yeah.
or at least something they control.
I will check because I can see what I own.
Yeah, I mean, everybody. If you own a little bit of this company, you're also a partner with that with BlackRock.
Well,
Money's money. It doesn't matter where it comes from. It's money.
Well, it's not fungible, or it's fungible. So you can apply. That's like I thought it was funny when they sent that pallet full of so many billions of dollars to Iran.
Oh yeah.
And the condition was, well, you can't use it to fund terrorism. They're like, no, we won't. And I'm
yeah.
Well, no, you're gonna fund your coffee house, but the money you were gonna use for your coffee house, you're gonna use to fund terrorism now. So it's always a big thing when they say, well, that cash was not used for this. Well,
yeah.
no, it was the cash you had right next to it.
Right. Yeah, we're not going to fund the terrorists with that money, but we're going to fund it with this money because we got that money now.
Okay, so Larry Fink is co-founder of the company. He's the CEO. Isn't that the fucking hustler guy?
Larry Fink?
Yeah. No, that's Larry Flint.
That's
Sorry,
Larry
my bad.
Flint.
I think he's dead.
Yes, he is dead.
They have 13.5 trillion assets under management,
1.5 trillion?
making it the largest asset manager in the world.
Yeah.
And during the 2008 financial crisis, the U.S. Treasury Department enlisted them to help manage and unwind toxic assets held by major financial firms. Sort of kickstarted them there, did it?
Yeah, can go a little bit extra.
Oh yeah, that's a lot of shit. That's pretty much, they own more than Nestle does.
Yeah,
and they probably own part of Nestle. Is Leslie on there?
Yes, Nestle is they're all on there.
Comcast, they own part of Tesla.
I want to get a job at Blackstone.
Yep. Yeah, they own everything.
I mean, because any publicly traded company, they got their dick in.
Yeah, they got their big dick in it.
I'll be dipped. I can't find Nestle. Comcast, Walmart, Dow, Exxon, 3M, CNN, Fox News.
Yeah, we invest our clients' money in local communities to help them prosper. Well, yeah, you buy up all the communities and then raise the fucking mortgage.
So, Bob, there's your new your homeless camp. You can blow it up and see what they're doing.
Some activity going on outside.
Yeah, there is. They're probably going to the homeless camp.
Going to the A Street thing. Actually, they don't hurry there.
No.
They don't hurry there. They sort of mosey on up.
They're across the street and they don't hurry.
Yeah, they call the guy that's been out in Williams
So
all day.
I was watching this one gal that goes down there with her phone and she's recording and talking to all the do-gooder, she's a do-gooder or whatever.
Yeah.
And
She's virtual signaling.
and she basically called them all out for being drug users.
Yeah.
And she's supposed to be on their side to help them out and everything.
But once you've seen it, then
yeah, walk through there and go, I am funding this and I'm going to fund that. I'm going, 1.2 billion. Oh, it's a grant. Well, guess what? Where do you think grants come from? Taxpayers' money.
Well, based on this, now I know where. I mean, tents aren't that expensive.
Yeah, but
there's an admin building, office treatment, community kitchen, laundry.
is that the Medford? That the Medford one?
That's
So,
the
do you know how much?
Oh yeah.
Depending on the
build
square, depending on the square foot of that building.
You didn't want that phone anymore, did you, G?
No, he's got mine in his
Oh,
hand.
okay.
That was his phone. I don't give a shit about that one. That's kind of like that Venezuela boat.
Except you can call.
If that is a 4,000 square foot facility with everything in it, or maybe a 5,000 square foot facility, I don't know how big it is. $1 million fucking dollars ain't going to cover it. You're not going to have any tents because they spent just the paving of all that shit. And bathrooms.
Fucking Copeland's going to get a big chunk.
Yeah, that's easily a 5,000 square foot building. Okay, go build a house and tell me what a 5,000 square foot house costs to build.
Oh, $50.
Yeah, easy. 50
Per square inch.
Per square inch.
Yeah.
So I don't know where they think this is a good idea.
They're only going to house 150 homeless people.
Right.
So 1.2 million. Let's do the math per person.
Oh, 1.2 for 150? That's $150,000 per person?
Divided by 150. $8,000 a person.
8,000?
$8,000 a person.
Okay.
So.
Well, that's not enough. We should
That's
give
not
them
enough.
more. We should give them more.
So they're going to basically provide housing for $8,000 a person. But then what's the maintenance on that? What's the upkeep?
Yeah, the $2 million a year it costs to run it.
The utilities, what is that?
The shitter, the trash.
What is that? What is that grant?
The counseling,
go for?
all the shit, the food, all the stuff. I don't see the churches lining up to to hand over $8,000 per person that are there.
Correct. Yeah, with all their tax-free money.
I mean, say it cost $1,000 per person to man it. Well, 1,000 times 150 people.
Well, now that's what I'm saying. They got this grant for $1.2 million. Was that just for the construction, or is that for the construction plus a year's worth of management, or what? I didn't. I haven't paid attention.
Question.
I'm sure it's out there.
And I think.
I mean, the
I think
RFP stuff should be public.
They were building that on city property or county property.
But if the county hasn't approved it yet, city council said yes, but I don't know if the county has approved it.
Yeah, but if they do it at the very end where the old county yard is, where their impound yard is, not a very big piece of property, but the one right next to it is privately owned, and that empty lot, that is owned by I think Three Boys Towing.
Okay.
And he wanted like $1 million for that piece of property.
Well, then they have 200,000 left.
Yeah. So but if the county owns it, then that makes it a city service or a county service facility, because that, I believe, is all city limits now. I know Dan drives by it all the time, every day. I don't know if it's city limits or not. Down there where the old police impound yard is?
That's all city.
Is that all city now, right before the railroad tracks?
City's all the way up to the Ballinger.
Oh, okay. So now that's city property. So they collecting property tax on it? I mean, I got to pay mine.
That one's a heavy industrial, the one that Freeway's on, that area.
Oh,
Yeah.
and then right. It used to be an old mill site.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing, though, is now. So that brings up a question: if the county just allows the use of it or charges a lease or whatever,
Right.
Is that still a county provided service then, or is it they're just what is their role in it then?
It's no different than the library.
Yeah.
They had a big pissing match about the library or shutting the library down because the city owns it, but the county maintains it and the county pays for it.
Yeah.
And so the lease they're like, well, we don't want to pay that much money because now we got to pay it to the city for X amount of dollars for the library to be there, and the library doesn't have a lot of money left, even though there's levies and things like that, I believe.
Yeah, I'm in the tax district. You probably aren't. Are you in the tax district for the library?
Fuck yeah, I got 3 homes in that tax.
That's right.
I got 4 homes in that tax
true.
district.
Yeah, you pay for the library. Thank you, G.
Yeah,
Those children. Those children that can't read and frickin' are shooting up heroin in there.
Yeah, it's wonderful. And the commercial property too. That pays.
Oh yeah,
that's a little bit more.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is fucking killing me. Bob, why? I'm coming to you as the left-sided independent. Why are we doing this?
Well, if you're going to house 150, it's worth it if your success ratio of
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, but
If you're just housing,
I don't agree with paying to house and continue. I will spend twice as much if there's a success ratio. Let's say they have a 25% success.
Okay.
So then make it 30%. That way it's
Yeah, you're looking at
45 people.
45 people, which would be wonderful. Agreed. Goat Mountain. We would want that success rate.
correct.
But my question is and gosh damn, I'm glad I didn't go to that meeting because I probably would have been kicked out of it.
I'll be back.
Okay.
Thanks for the
Soon,
warning.
later, or okay.
Next week, Tuesday.
So the people that got awarded this grant, they narrowed it down to whoever they're going to give it to, I'm sure. Where are they now? Why aren't they down there at the UN camp on A Street trying to help them people out?
Okay, so
where are they now as do-gooders?
yeah, well, no, and that's the thing. It's no, because it's and that's the
Because
problem.
there's no skin in the game for
There's no
them?
money. There's no money. They're
no
not
money in
getting
it.
paid to it yet. So here's the
So let the fucking feral cats be feral?
The thing that I would insist on if this wants to be successful is the admissions of those 150 people. Okay, one of the things that Delancey Street in San Francisco does is you can ask to be there, but they will vet you first whether are you just wanting a cot and a meal and all that, and you're going to be back next week trying to do the same thing,
Right.
Or are you committed to really getting off of that?
Right.
So that's the process. I would think any homeless encampment should have a way of determining who gets in, rather than the first 150 who show up.
Right.
Correct. Yeah, it's not just who gets here first tonight.
Here's the deal with that. It's low barrier. You know the difference between a high barrier and a low barrier.
The height.
Yeah, height of the fence.
Yeah.
Kind of is the height of the fence. Low barrier is they can come and go as they please, because that's what the whole argument is.
No.
That they lock the gate. They're not allowed to lock the gates. They're allowed to come in with their dogs. They're allowed to come in there with their drugs and their alcohol and everything. So that makes it a low barrier. They can smoke. They can do all the things they do out on the street.
No.
And that's what because we have high barrier living situations here.
Well, and that's what the Gospel Rescue Mission is.
As a
They
high
say
barrier.
it's half empty or half full most of the time, from what I understand.
Well, it's half empty because we got to be a fucking pessimist about
Yeah.
it. But we have those facilities already that are not being utilized because someone's telling them they can't have their alcohol or their cigarettes.
Well, there's no way that any encampment that is there to help you get away from where you are cannot allow alcohol.
Correct.
They're going
Correct.
to. They're going to, because that's what the whole lawsuit was about, of why Oregon or Josephine County, Grants Pass got sued in the federal courts, because they said, no, we don't need to provide a low barrier situation. And there's a person that sued the city of Grants Pass, says, yeah, you do.
Well, it's they don't have to, but you cannot enforce the camping in public without one.
Yeah,
So that's
you can camp wherever you want because you're not providing a safe space for us.
No.
Well, we provided one for them up there on A Street. They took up a city block now.
Yeah, it's double the size. I didn't realize it took the backside.
Oh yeah,
too.
yeah, where the old hotel, the old Flamingo Inn.
Yeah.
And I've seen I drive by there.
Yeah, I do it all the time.
Bob, you were down there Saturday. I don't know if you walked that far up to go take a look at all the shit that you were stopping down there, but that would have been the first place that everybody should have went in there and go, what the fuck? Where's the king on this one?
Well,
There is no king.
I do not agree with low barrier.
No, not at all. You got to
That
have.
doesn't help. That's
Society
doesn't.
itself is not supposed to be low barrier.
my house-
There's responsibilities for everybody's
Yes.
existence. So in can't talk. Fucking society. Fucking too much meat in my mouth today.
Yeah.
Fucking just throws my tongue all off.
Yeah. Well, it just.
And when I say meat, I mean meat.
meat, like trouser.
No, not trousers. Well, I mean, do cows have pants? I mean, they
Oh,
use
I've
their
seen-
skin
I've
to
seen a
make
cow
pants,
with pants.
but they also use their skin to make pants.
Yeah, I've
So-
seen them wear pants.
So basically, those are trousers.
Yeah, that's what it
trouser
is. If
meat.
you get really high, you can try to figure it out. Like,
Yeah.
are cows wearing pants?
They're wearing.
They're wearing their pants.
They are like a preemptive pants.
Yeah.
So those are trouser meats. That everybody in this table except for Bob put in their mouth today. Well played, Bob. Well played.
Well done with no chicken tits or
No, those are chicken thighs.
oh, those were thighs.
Thighs
Those were tits.
thighs got better flavor.
Oh, they do got better flavor.
Yeah,
I don't like.
I mean, boobs are good for. I mean, boobs are good for a lot of stuff. I mean,
name something they're not.
I mean, they're fun for the whole family.
Very
Why
beginning.
am I all of a sudden got a desire to be a motorboat? I just don't know why. Anyways, I forgot what I was. Oh yeah, chicken breasts, breasticles, chicken breasticles.
Okay.
Big old fucking healthy fucking chicken boobs, right?
Right.
They're good for like chicken parmesan. That's about it.
Yeah,
Otherwise, they dry out.
they
fast.
do dry out fast.
Chicken thighs got a better flavor.
Yep.
And
They got
and
dark
you can
meat
cook
in
the
them.
shit out of them.
Yeah, you
yeah,
can.
they get all the blood flow in there.
Yep. So, anyway, I just don't. God, I need Terry Hopkins. I don't want to become one of those activists here in town against it, but I know it needs to happen. But by God, it needs to happen in a different way.
Oh, exactly.
But no one knows what that different way is because there's one group that says, no, we ain't doing it that way. And then the other groups go, no, we're not doing it that way. So here we are dealing with the fucking shithole up there on Main Street.
Well, and that's what I'm trying to find.
And they're managing chaos up there.
I'm trying to find the RFP that went out for those people to bid on, the request for proposal.
Yeah.
And I was going to run it through AI to have it give us a synopsis of what that exactly, what the things
we
are.
could have lied about it. We could have had AI put us in the running for the 1.2 million.
Well, and I think the one of the big things that everybody's, I guess this organization that has wanted to do that, because I guess all three of the organizations that were up in the running all had different locations, and one of the requirements to be selected that you either owned or had a lease lined up already with the property owners of the location.
So, but that's insider trading if they got the lease on the county.
Well, no. So they went and interviewed Barnett, and he said they have came to us. They have come to it.
They come in their mouth.
They shade up to us. Showed up in front of the council requesting a lease, but nothing had ever been decided on.
Right.
So they, by default, they should have never been considered.
Absolutely.
The other two, I don't know why. Again, I didn't listen or go to the council meeting or the workshop yesterday.
None of these organizations own land except for the churches, and the churches do not want to get into
they're not
the homeless,
because then they might have to do their job.
Well, yeah, they don't want to get in the homeless business.
No, they don't want to. They don't want to do what they say they're already doing.
Have a homeless person walk into one of the churches around here. Hola. And
that's the same thing that happened at Martha's Vineyard when they put all the illegals up there.
Oh yeah, they ran them out because it wasn't their people.
Yeah, exactly. You don't fucking. I mean, you're not even good enough to clean my house. What are you talking about?
Yeah. So it just.
I bet you one of the staffing companies outside of Martha's Vineyard could have fucking made bank off those illegals coming in.
Yeah.
They were like, "Hey, we'll just get you some new clothes."
Yeah, they could have built like a new Home Depot or something.
No, they would have just fucking did like, okay, we got a whole bunch of more hotel fucking staff. We got fucking,
yeah.
They could have put it out. You need house cleaners,
done,
landscapers.
It would have been nice.
Yeah.
I just get Tourette's when it comes to this bullshit here in town. It just
and it's you know as we as we've seen at every government at every level has its bullshit level of corruption, and we see that at all levels. You know,
it doesn't matter what side of the aisle you're on.
Stuff like this is not saying there's any corruption involved, but the fact that there was specific, just from what I read there, I have not looked at the RFP or whatever the requirements were, but according to the whatever fucking new newspaper online thing that is, Tribune or whatever they call it, it said that one of the requirements is that to be awarded it, you had to own or have a signed lease from the property owner, and that is not. So they should have been like, you can't even apply.
No,
your packet is not complete.
Right. Someone had to put out money to go. First, last, and deposit.
Well, because now you've made a decision. You've got all this shit lined up. The city has spent time and energy, and there is a cost.
We could have done that.
Yeah,
we could have done that because I got a piece of property down on West Park Street.
There you go,
407. Yeah. We have a signed lease on there.
Yep.
We could have put like 2 or 3 tenths on there and go, I'll take my $1.2 million, please. Mm-hmm. So, Bob, another question I have for you, sir. Since you're my resident person
I gotta pee.
right here. Okay, you pee. I'm going to ask Bob a question. I know Bob's doing deep digging there.
I'm trying to find the homeless thing. I can't.
Why? I know we talked about this the other day, and I have a rebuttal. Why aren't we open to government yet?
Because
of the healthcare situation?
At the moment, Congress is not in session. Not all of Congress is.
Not all of them are there, but they are voting on it. They just ran the 12th vote today, and they all said no on the Democratic side, the other side of the aisle. But
in the House, it's not in session.
Right. Are they? But so they need to be in session to say no.
They need to be in session to say anything.
I agree. But why are they saying no? Why are the Democrats so opposed on? Because they're the health care. Obviously, we want affordable.
The Democrats didn't shut the House down.
They didn't shut the House down. They keep on voting no against opening the government back up.
The current House is not in session. Democrats and Republicans ain't in session.
But they keep on voting no.
They can't be voting if
They're not voting right now, but they did vote no initially, and that's what
And-
initially shut it
well,
down.
13 times.
And to my thing, okay, if you're a business owner, which you may or may not be, I'm not going to pass judgment.
Thank you.
If you are working on next year's budget and you ain't got it done yet, and you don't know how things, if you're going to be open tomorrow or not, you don't go on a month's vacation, right?
No, God, no.
You stay
No,
in
no,
your
no.
office and you
No,
figure shit out.
Agree.
And we pay them, well, we don't pay them that much, but they make a shit ton of money because the position they're in.
Well, they make a shit. Their salaries are. You
Well-
live nicely on their salary.
I couldn't.
You can't live on their salary?
Well,
No,
100,000.
no, I would go broke as shit. I would waste. My fucking day drinking thing is more
Well,
than that.
yeah, there it is. You need to get a second job.
I'm spending $300 a day on vodka.
And yeah,
I'm not anymore.
so
I'm
everybody.
4 days dry. I'm just saying.
Good for you.
Today's the fourth day.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah,
I really
4
am.
days in a row.
In a row?
All in a row.
Oh, that was my next
Yeah,
question.
all in
What
a
4
row.
days did you pick this year?
Yeah, you know,
Anywho,
the day after every holiday.
if the people that are in the power, the ones that are dictating the no vote, come back and say, hey, let's figure this out. But they keep on saying that it's all about the Affordable Care Act that they created back in the Obama. It was all voted on. That they're and it ends in March.
Well, no, it ends sooner than that. The subsidies are what's going to nearly double the.
But aren't they the ones that they put the time limit on it because that was during the Clinton administration or the Obama administration? They're the ones that did it. I'm just asking the questions.
Well, at some point when this deadline was set, it was set based on what they could get done. It was probably a number of years in the future. So
Right. I mean, everything's got it. Everything's got in it.
Our Congress tends to look about a week down the road.
Right.
What can I get now? And if I have to agree to something 3 years from now, oh yeah, sure. What the fuck?
So-
I can argue later.
I think, and I'm only expounding that
What's the meaning of expounding?
talking.
Oh, okay. So we're talking. We're talking.
Without,
Hey, and,
without getting raised up.
We just had Jason motherfucking Wilkins, postmaster extraordinaire, show up here.
with a dirty plate of food in front of him.
Oh, whatever. In our eyes, you're the postmaster motherfucking general.
That's
But-
about a $100,000 increase.
I think there would
Oh,
be
yeah, well-
more. I think there would be more negotiations with the healthcare thing, which is fine. But I know on the Republican side of the House, they're pissed about the $1.5 trillion that are going to everywhere except for the United States. I don't give, and I'm going to look into that $20 billion with Venezuela. It's wrong if that's what's happening. I agree 100%. I hate waste, fraud, and abuse. But why should we as American people worry about something in the tune of $1.5 trillion for outside of the United States that the Democrats want? That's the confusing part.
The only thing the Democrats want is the subsidies not to go away. That's
No. I think we have a disagreement there.
The initial subsidy enhancements were initially set to expire at the end of 22, but they were extended by the Inflation Reduction Act to the end of 25. So they will expire at the end of this year.
Right, on the Affordable Care Act.
And
No, I think everybody can come
double.
together on that. I think it's the money that they're trying to send, the $1.5 trillion to other countries for their festivals and bullshit. I think that's what they're pissed about. Honest to God. And they can't get past that to negotiate for the health care of the country. So now everybody is going to suffer.
Well, I'm still trying to. What is it that's keeping the vote, or Congress coming back to stop the subsidies? That's all that is.
Well, there's some things inside that Medicare and Medicaid thing, and I know we've had that discussion or argument about it. That they don't want, the Republican side of the House doesn't want to subside illegal aliens, or illegal immigrants or anybody
Eagle,
illegal.
any eagles.
Any eagles.
Any eagles.
They don't want to. And we talked about it like, well, no one's getting Medicaid. Well, no one's getting SNAP. Yes. They're all getting all those things. And the Republicans are going, no, fuck that. We're not going to say yes to opening the government up because you want to give away all this money.
But my thing with that, and just because of my past background in healthcare and stuff like that, the problem with that, and I'm all for that. You come here as without the legal process, then you do not get to participate in all of our toys. But the way our government has set up the hospital systems and controls and regulates the hospital systems, the ER cannot turn anybody down.
Right.
So now you've got these hospital systems that are getting inundated with these illegals because they're being coached that they can just, if they have a runny nose, they can just go to the ER and get taken care of. They have to at least be triaged. So now the ERs are getting overfilled and they have nobody to bill. So at least they're saying, okay, our hospital systems will not shut down because of being inundated. Now, in my mind, then change that. If you are not here, but also the hospital systems do not pay taxes on that money. So
right.
That's sort of the give and take on that, but it's still I mean, you think of like a hospital system in San Diego or any of the border cities. You get a pregnant vato coming up.
Right.
That's a new term, right? That vato.
Mm-hmm.
Coming up because she's 3 days or 14 minutes from giving birth.
Right.
ER's got to give birth to that baby.
Right. They have to
produce that baby, and first off, they're taking up a bed, which may be somebody's gunshot wound or car accident or whatever, but also a huge amount of resources for that hospital system when it's not just one person doing that a day. So now they're like, you know what, fuck it, we're going to close our San Diego hospitals.
Right.
Shit like that.
No, it's a mess, and I hope they get it figured out because let's cut the pork and the bullshit out of keeping the country running and stop giving away all our fucking money. Taxpayers' money. Hey, look, politicians, it's our money. It's not yours. I just didn't know what your feedback or what your research has done, because I know there's some pork in there that we're pissed
There's
about.
a pork in everything, though. That's
but I can't seem to find what's in the bill that is pork. Maybe let me try that.
Okay, let's see what my let's see the extension of the premium tax credits under the Affordable Care Act. The Democratic proposal demands an extension of pandemic-era expanded tax credits so that more people can afford health insurance. Republicans argue that this is a substantive policy change, not simply keeping the government open and thus capturing it as pork. So they want an extension of the pandemic-era expanded tax credit. I don't know too many poor people that pay taxes.
I don't know about tax credits. It's about the fact that the subsidies are going away.
That's the tax credit that they want to continue to give.
Well, this country has those who cannot afford health care.
Get it for free.
Use the emergency room as an urgent care center.
correct. That's the problem.
Yeah, they do.
That
They
is
do.
not
They're-
restricted to whether
No.
it's legal
No. It's
or
anybody.
illegal.
Anybody. I mean, that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. It's if you have with anybody, at least the ones that are here that are eligible for Medicaid as it stands, the hospital has some recouping of their costs.
Right.
If you get a shit ton of people that now who used to be covered and the hospital could bill for them even though they were here illegally, are still going to come in there because they can't be turned away.
Right.
So now they have no recourse to recoup their costs.
Right. So that was one thing, the reversal of the reduction of or cuts to the Medicare funding. The Democrats plan to propose reversal provisions made in the recent law that reduced Medicaid funding Critics say, again, a major policy change and should not be tacked onto a stopgap funding bill to reopen the government. Let's see. Security funding of members of Congress, judicial, and other narrowly focused. So the Democrats' drafted funding proposal include boosting to security for judicial, congressional offices, local police reimbursements. So they want more protection. If I want protection, I got to pay for it privately. Police control oversight, provisions and limit. They just want government funded. Yeah, they want money for that. Healthcare. I mean, yeah, healthcare is a big issue. It really is. I agree with that. Yeah, I mean, I think the whole thing is over healthcare.
Well, it is. That's what everybody's
100%.
talking about.
But there's some other things in there that I read, and you know, we're here on the air, so I can't like dive too deep into it as far as what I've seen in the past. But I might have saved that if I can.
So-
I think I saved it.
So what I could find is the reason in the shutdown is they want to see an extension of the expiring tax credits, which make health insurance cheaper for millions of Americans. So if they become expensive, you create a whole bunch of folks who are now going to wind up in the emergency room.
But they're doing that already, Bob.
Not if they have health care under ACH. They're going to correctly get their health care.
But the whole you're talking HH being the Obamacare, right? The Obamacare Act, which was a huge, horrible.
Well, it was written by the insurance companies.
Yeah,
that's where it went wrong.
It was not a good funded healthcare program. So people like.
But for some, that is the only healthcare system they have.
Not disagreeing with that, but they're supposed to sign up for it, and they're supposed to claim it on their taxes. Oh wait, they don't pay taxes because they don't have jobs. So, and then
that should be no
because
excuse for not paying taxes.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's why I keep on telling them I don't have a job. Why are you making me pay my taxes?
Yeah,
but we're talking about the lower financial side of the country. Everybody's got health care. I mean, if you're here in Oregon and you make under $30,000 a year, whatever the threshold is, you get free health care. You get it already.
Yep.
It's there.
I get free health care.
Yeah, you get free health care. I get free health care.
All I had to do is give away my life.
Yeah, all I had to do is like breathe in a bunch of fucking chemicals and have PTSD from bullets being shot at me and missiles. But other than that, I got free health care.
Okay, first off, those missiles were being shot at you. They're being shot at everybody. Everybody collectively. Everybody collectively, not just you.
It wasn't personal against me.
It was not just you. So
okay.
Maybe that's part of your problem. Is you're taking it. You're getting too sensitive and thinking everybody's against G.
Yep.
But there was more people on that fucking boat.
Yep.
So,
my fault.
Yeah.
I apologize.
Quit being a little bitch.
I digress.
Allow your shipmates to take some of that glory also.
But the whole thing is they better figure their shit out because there's a lot of people that's going to start fucking it all up on. Done.
Well, I think that's already been the case for a lot of years. I mean,
yeah, it has.
That's not nothing new.
But to say that they're not getting health care is they already get health care.
Well, because that's just a political catchphrase that they can use now. That one side's saying, oh, they want to give, they want to cut Medicare and Medicaid and.
Well, they have cut Medicare.
Well, yeah, they have. But they do every year. Every year there's cuts to Medicare.
You probably know more than that because you were the fucking lead person of it.
So then the other side of the aisle is saying it's a clean CR. It's the same thing they voted on last year. Why don't they just vote on it again?
Yeah,
well, it's a new year though. But it's a new year and things change. Society's different.
Sure they do.
Yeah.
Absolutely, they changed, and they probably did it last year, or when last year it was like, okay, let's pass this thing so we can get through it, and we're not going to shut the government down, and we're going to put a moratorium on it. So at the end of 3 weeks ago, it was up, and they're like, okay, we need to vote on it. Well, they should have been working on it prior to that.
They should balance the fucking budget so they don't need to do CRs every fucking year. I mean, Clinton was the last one that did that.
Yep, that he is.
Again, but they'll take a month and a half off or whatever their pause is now for the session of until next year. You know, it's
That is absolutely. I mean, this government runs on can kicking. Everything is can kick. I don't want to deal with it today. I
don't want to do work today. I'm 3 years from retirement. I don't want to fuck that up. You know, I don't want to cause some work.
Now, I did see something. I didn't fact check or verify it, but it said that Trump wanted to go back, and he wanted to do stop Congress or any politician. I think it was term limits and retirement monies. Or that when you're done with your years or whatever, you don't get this for
the golden parachute.
The golden parachute, yeah. He wanted to get rid of the golden parachute.
I'm fine with that.
I'm fine with that.
And I think it would be wonderful. It's like, I mean, you look at every politician that walks in the office as a low level. They were an alderman or they were a city councilman, and all of a sudden now they're a state senator.
Now they're God.
And and now you walk in with, okay, because the salary is not that much,
no.
a 6-figure a year salary, but they come in with $100,000 and they leave with millions.
There's a few guys that work for OPA in the past who would be thrilled to fucking death to have a 6-figure salary.
Absolutely.
Not living in Washington D.C., they wouldn't. That's not even rent.
But I did see that, and I just breezed through it, and I don't know if it's true or not. And I would like for it to be true, because these assholes don't need to get being paid. Once you're done, you're done.
Well, and that's what
that's the way it was designed back in 1776.
Our founding fathers,
they get health care for the remainder of their life.
Yeah, no, fuck that. You get to go on Medicaid. You get to go on Medicare. You get to pay if you've made millions of dollars in government, and you're done. You can buy your own $800 a month fucking health care.
Well, and
that's what I gotta pay.
Is that the founding fathers, you could not even consider running for a seat in Congress, either Senate or the House, unless you had a trade that you could go back to.
Right.
Because it was not supposed to be a fucking career choice. You were supposed to be a fucking kick-ass farmer or blackmith or fucking shoe horse or whatever.
Right. Or chicken tit inspector.
Chicken chaser. Cock chaser.
Cock chaser.
It is absolutely stupid that that House is every 2 years. They should be 4 years at minimum, 2 terms.
Yeah, they're campaigning for 1.5 years and working for 6 months.
They're not even working for 6 months.
Not even doing that.
There was a congressman, it just had to be 30, 40 years ago, who was a good congressman, was famous, and he did good things, and he wasn't running. And I don't know, CBS or whatever interviewed him. Why you doing good work? Why are you not
campaigning or anything like that?
Why are you not running for another term? And he pulled out his calendar. And he showed all these. He says, this month, you see all those dates? Those are fundraisings.
Yep.
When I'm fundraising, I'm not doing my job.
Yeah.
And he said, I can't do this anymore, and that's it.
No.
I did find that the base salary of most U.S. congressmen earn $174,000, with Speaker of the House earning $223. Minority leaders in both House and Senate earn $193. So they're pretty fucking close to $200,000.
Fucking peasants.
Yeah.
How are they living?
Yeah, it's plus healthcare, which is a fortune. So,
but it's funny is you look at something like that, and then you take somebody like Bernie Sanders, for example, or actually most of them that have been there for a few years.
The socialists that are broke,
that have had now at say close to $200,000 a year, but they've got $5-10 million mansions in Nantucket and all over the East Coast. That $200,000 salary a year don't pay for that kind of shit. Mm-hmm. It might buy one. But then you're still not eating good. You're paying for your house rich, but cash.
I'm just
poor.
trying to figure out how they're getting all that money while they're in Congress or in Senate.
Well, the fact that
they end up with millions of dollars.
The House is currently not in session and is being paid while we're wondering how the fuck we're going to pay for the vets.
Right. Exactly. And they need to get back to work. 100% agreed on that.
Yep.
They both need
to. They should have
never
taken a break. The session doesn't close if work's not done.
And you know what the Republicans could have done, and I don't know why they didn't do it. They could have done the
nuclear option. Well, that's what Fetterman's calling for that now.
Yeah, calling for
and his party's pissed.
Not gerrymandering, but when they just stand on Congress and they just talk and talk and talk.
Oh,
and talk.
fucking filibuster!
Filibuster. They could have filibustered this. They could have just said, "No, we're going to keep on going until we beat you in submission or whatever." But thinking of Fetterman, I do got to make a retry. At first, I didn't like him because he had some medical issues and stuff, and it was very, very tough to look past that. Why he was running against Dr. Oz there.
I wasn't excited about Dr. Oz.
I really wasn't excited about Dr. Oz either. But Fetterman, he made it through it. He got his thing. But man, he better watch out. He's going to end up being a Republican.
No, he's going to end up not getting reelected because his party's going to turn against him.
Yeah. Oh, his party's already turning against him.
Yeah.
He's going to be an independent.
Yeah.
And he might be a very strong independent. Bernie Sanders, he did the same thing with the Democratic Party.
Yep.
They went against him. He's a socialist, but he ended up being an independent because the Democratic Party basically kicked him out.
Yeah, because he voted against him.
He voted against him.
And that's the same with...
But he's a strong independent. He's not strong enough to be a president.
Well, yeah, Tulsi Gabbard, too, is the same way. She was, senator or congresswoman from Hawaii, Democrat, and once she got over there for a few years, she was like, "Fuck this!
Yeah,
I'm not putting my name associated with this bullshit. It's all fucked up."
So I think Fetterman's going to end up being the same way, and I respect what he's doing for his party. He's trying to get him together.
I like the fact he does the whole Travis Borsno effect. I'm just wearing a hoodie wherever the fuck I go. That kind of thing. I think that's like
he needs a backward hat.
Yeah, he does. But but he's going to drown. Accidentally off of fucking Martha's Vineyard.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Just like the Obama chef.
It pisses me off and bothers me that we run in Congress based on party affiliation rather than on citizens who you are representing.
100%.
Yep.
I agree. Bob, you have not spoken anything more clear
in your entire life, Bob.
In the
Since
5
you left
years,
the cemetery.
in the 5 years that were longer than we've been doing this. Yeah. I mean, they need to stop their bullshit between each other and go, there's people suffering. They're going to start suffering, and they're not suffering yet.
All you have to do is think about that whatever is going on today, whether you like it or you disagree with it, when the other party is in charge and they do the same fucking thing.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You have got to agree with it, and no one will.
No.
Because they're going to say, oh, no, that's wrong. Well, if it's wrong then, it's wrong now.
Correct.
Unfortunately, they're just weighing their dicks out and seeing who's longer and who can outlast.
They all got small fucking dicks.
Yes.
Otherwise, they wouldn't be there.
That's right.
Yep.
So they need to get the government open back up. They need to go to work and do what they're paid to do and not worry about midterms.
That's appropriate.
That's appropriate.
Yeah. It was either that or that one.
Yeah.
Because it's not going to happen.
Well, they bet that something's got to happen real soon.
Yeah. Well, or it doesn't.
And who's gonna fold? Because none of them are going to agree that the American people are more important.
Correct.
The ones that get folded and fucked are the citizens.
Yep.
Period.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
It's a horrible situation because pretty soon it's going to start affecting us.
I remember ages ago someone said that, we used to disagree in Congress. We would debate and we would get to it, but we could go to dinner together. If I'm fucking singing with somebody from the other party,
oh, you're done. Yeah, you're done.
Yeah.
You're done.
And so we're not running the country the way the country was designed 250 years ago.
No.
There was one of the times I was in the Capitol building, and it was way back. Well, it wasn't way. It was a bunch of years ago, but it was on I took a tour of it for the first time ever, and there was back in the day before they had a Republican side and a Democrat side of things, or different chambers. They were all in one room, but just on opposite sides of the room. And the way the room, and I don't remember if it was the main portal thing where the dome was at, but there was some congressperson, senator, whatever, somebody in that member of Congress was sitting at his desk, and he's just sitting there. And everybody on his party is like, dude, well, Steve, what the fuck you doing? You praying? He's like, no. His desk was positioned perfectly because on the acoustics, he could hear everything they could say. They were saying over there on the other side of the room because the way the dome and all this shit, his desk was perfect. He would just sit there. He was like, just listening. And they're like, fucking, he's like, fucking listen to the motherfuckers over there. Quit fucking talking. But yeah, he would hear everything every time.
Interesting.
And there's probably a bunch of shit like, yeah, so-and-so to fucking, he got some pussy last night, some shit like that.
Right. We're going after beers and we're going to do some coke and
yeah, we're gonna go out and don't tell that fucking Ben Franklin motherfucker, you know?
Yeah.
He ruins it every time, fucking with his key and kites and shit. Fucking talking about all this electricity. We got fire. We got candles. What do we need electricity for? Anyways, yeah. So, but yeah, I just thought that was interesting. As back then, but that was the same kind of thing. Of you were in the same room and shit actually got done and they didn't go home. Well, first off, because their horses, it was dark, it was cold. They didn't fucking want to go anywhere. But yeah, they would go to the pub next door probably and fucking figure shit out.
And I guarantee you, a lot of things were settled outside of Congress.
Yes.
Between two people saying, you know,
This is stupid.
we could give this and you could give up that. And you know, that's why I said when I was on the board for 20 years of the sewer district, that
Shitty job, huh?
there was this one guy we could start up on opposite ends. We would start up on opposite ends of an argument that we would always come to an agreement. I love debating him because he would listen to me and I would listen to him.
And that's, you think about even in everyday life. For a successful business, successful marriage, whatever, you have to be able to communicate. You have to have compromises. Mm-hmm. You know, how long you and your wife been married?
41.
That's too long, Bob. You need to quit. Anyway,
but I had a 3 and a 5, and they weren't that
good. Okay, so you learn.
I like my 41.
But I mean, and it's not like you guys have never argued about something. But you get to talk and give your side. She gets to talk, give her side, and you may see her side. She may see your side, and come to an agreement that you know.
The interesting part about our marriage is that we still, and we joke about it. We can count our fights on one hand. And most of that happened in the beginning when we were adjusting.
Still figuring each other out, yeah.
We have less than 5 fights in 41 years that were a serious fight.
And ladies and gentlemen, that's because Bob kept his pimp ham free. Kept her in line. But no, that's cool. That's cool. But that's what it is. It's you, especially like you said, at the beginning, you're trying to figure out who each other are and if you're compatible and how it works out. But
well, they're still working on it. I mean,
it's only been 41 years or whatever.
Yeah, you haven't got that shit figured out yet. Oh boy, we're in a hell of a mess, boys, and I hope they get it figured out. I really do.
Well, yeah. I'm trying to invite. There's a comet coming through. Hasn't been here for 15,000 years.
Oh, I thought you said comic. I'm like, that's a whole fucker.
Wow, we're gonna have a comic on the
fluffy?
show.
Is it? Yeah, no.
Yeah, but it
fluffy. That'd be great.
It's coming by 15,000 years. It's a pretty big one. I'm trying to get in touch with it and say, you know what? Can you come and visit us? Blow us out.
Yeah,
give it back to
the animals. The last time that happened, we had a bunch of fucking weird fuckers commit suicide in San Diego.
Yeah, we did.
Because they were going to get shed their exoskeleton and catch the mothership that was following the hail bomb.
Didn't they have a Star Trek
coin
or something?
They had like purple track suits and white Nikes or Adidas or whatever. And
they were actually in Oregon before that happened.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They were
over at Jots Resorts.
Doe was the name of the guy.
Yeah, they were over at Jots Resorts in Gold Beach, and then they left Jots and went down to San Diego and drank the Kool-Aid or whatever.
No, they ate the oatmeal.
Ate the oatmeal.
And they were all castrated.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Well, that's how you make money.
What, selling your nuts?
No, you just don't worry about shit other than work now. You're not looking at for getting pussy. You're not buying the nice car to get pussy.
Right.
You know, so they were all and this was in like 95, 96.
Yeah.
And they were web developers. So that was like the frickin' the key time to be a web developer. Yeah. And they had a giant mansion in Escondido or someplace east side of San Diego. And and that's where somebody called, I think, and phoned them. But yeah, they were shedding their outer skins. So
their outer skins,
as opposed to their inner skins.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're an hour and 48 minutes in. So
I mean, we
covered it. We started out kind of quiet, but after we got some food in us, then we
we all came
together, got the blood sugar levels back normal.
It's the protein.
It is. Yep. All that trouser meat from them cows.
Oh, here we're starting to get.
Speak in full sentences now.
I'm still got fucking governmental Tourette's right now. One of the things that they're trying to fund in the building that they to say yes to is they wanted to give PBS money. They wanted to open or donate money to PBS. PBS quoted 1.5 trillion claim, and there was a list of things that was like, we really don't need that in there.
Well, it's all I think it was all of whatever, because doesn't NPR fall under PBS too? All the public
it's
stuff
part it's
and
PBS, NPR.
To me, they can run advertising just like every other.
Yeah, and we don't need to subside them, just like the homeless camp. We don't need to. And there was some stuff overseas that was like transgender type things or research on the three-toed freaking moss sloth or something, or black flies. I don't know.
Black flies matter.
They do.
My thing though is that three-toed fucking moth sloth. We got to do something because nobody understands them. So I mean,
so we're all in.
Talk about an animal that just don't give a shit. I'm going to take my own time to do everything. Got no purpose in life. What does a sloth do? What's a sloth ever done to you?
Not done anything against me. I seen
not against you, but what for you?
That's where they invented slow motion.
That's how they did it. Yeah, they're like get a camera that can catch him normal. Okay.
Yeah. So, anyways, I thank you for your conversation today, Bob.
No, that was good. So, is it a thing that as soon as Roy leaves, it comes up?
No, it just happened to be that's what it was.
It's timing. It was timing.
Based on our conversations,
how it builds. Yeah.
That's why I've dropped out of any party affiliation.
Yeah, me too.
I cannot believe that one side is 100% right and one side is 100% wrong.
And that's
lean
wonderful.
Towards liberal.
You do.
But conservative financial.
Yeah, that's why I'm too.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with it, and I respect that. I really, truly do. Bob, you and I have had some great conversations over our years, and you will listen. You may not agree, but I would hope that you go, all right, he's not such a dumbass.
Well, but I think it's also the fact that you are allowed to have your own opinion. It doesn't have to agree with mine.
Correct.
And we can still hang out and talk shit about each other.
I'm not going to try to force my opinion that you must follow me.
Yep.
And that's too much of what's happening.
Right, exactly. It's all or nothing.
It's like, I did not give you shit for dressing up like a chicken on Saturday. That was your right to go down there.
Speaking of my very first chicken outfit.
Yes.
That's your first one? The first one's the hardest, I've heard. Yeah.
But
first cock is the hardest. Well, once you had one, you're going to want more.
Yeah. No, it's going to be my last one. Now, the chicken outfit would have been fine if you're in a march or walking, okay?
But just standing there?
Because of where you have to keep it blown up, it
was on your chicken cock?
No. It's way low, so my stride ability was sticky.
That's why it makes it look like you're a funny looking chicken.
I hated that. It was impossible to walk in that motherfucker. Standing still was fine, but then when I moved, I remember some lady behind me. I kept hitting her with my tail.
So, my point is, Bob, I fought wars for you to go and wear your fucking chicken outfit.
Well,
and that was.
I am going to put the chicken outfit in the closet, and I am going to wear
I feel like it should be on display on the wall or something. And we could blow it up and just plug it in or whatever it does.
Let me tell you, if on Saturday, if I had actually been able to walk, more than, it was terrible to get back to the fucking car.
You couldn't take it off before you got to the car?
If it had been a normal stride, I was going to walk down here to the cave.
I wasn't sure if it was just. Anyways, you're welcome to your Second Amendment.
Thank you.
Yes. No, that's the First Amendment.
Well, I want the Second Amendment too.
Chicken with the gun?
I was going to use my Second Amendment to go hunting for chicken and unicorns and whatever the fuck else was down there. Great representation of the party.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say.
Hey, freedom of speech.
Yep.
You got to laugh.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we did laugh, but
I didn't even drive by there. I don't know what it was. Saturday I was in Ashland.
I was doing work things. That's what most normal people were doing.
I'm not on a Saturday. That's God's day.
That's Sunday.
Pick a different God.
If you're Jewish.
If you're Jewish or Lutheran, or not Lutheran, but
just me.
What's the Saturday they don't get to do shit on Saturday?
Oh, that's a Seventh-day Adventist?
Seventh-day Adventist. Yeah, they got to figure it out. They don't do shit on Saturday.
You also have the Sabbath that the Jews celebrate, and that's Saturday.
Yeah.
So, there's some who never work on Saturday.
Okay.
Well, I worked. I went to the dump.
I went to a play reading in Ashland.
Oh, fuck. You're trying to get pussy, aren't you?
No. It was for Eric's wife was doing a thing, just a reading for the.
Oh, you were trying to get Eric's pussy?
No, Eric's got his own pussy.
Yeah.
No, I just went and watched to support her.
That was very, very kind of you.
It was
to do
actually
that.
pretty cool. It was
Was
actually
it?
pretty. Other than the fact that there had.
Is that what made you stop drinking?
No, that was the first day I stopped drinking. Though, and I felt like shit.
I bet.
I felt like shit. I was like sitting there in these 1985 movie theater fucking seats. And it was Ashland, right at SOU, and their Theater of Arts or whatever, and it was more of a guess a pronoun as people came in of all ages too. And
Did you play dick or no dick there?
It was yeah, it was a lot of that. I mean, the guy that was in front of me, I thought was a lady. I thought was just a lesbian lady.
Yeah.
And he was the president of the organization. He got up and talked, and he's like, "I'm Stan," and whatever. I'm like, "It's okay." I thought it was Susan, but whatever.
So you should have got your phone out and played some Aerosmith. Dude looked like a lady.
Yeah, I was not in not a lot of friendlies around me. I would have been overwhelmed.
And you were sober, so I
would have been swarmed.
It wasn't drunk Mike.
No, I would have been swarmed immediately.
Well, good on you for taking a break.
I'm trying to get a little culture, you know.
Well, culture and free of alcohol for at least another
4 days now.
Yeah,
today's day 4.
Were you gonna go another?
I'm gonna go.
A week?
Actually, I've got a trip to Reno planned in.
Oh, you're saving your liver for the Reno trip.
To like November 20th, so like the week before Thanksgiving.
What are you doing in Reno?
Drinking. Yeah, just to get away.
Oh, okay.
So,
we're leaving for Vegas on the 8th
of November.
Yeah.
Because we're already past October.
For Tucson on the 31st.
Okay.
Yes, Bob's going to Tucson.
Tucson. Yeah. So I think I'm going to go down there for Christmas.
Down to Tucson?
No, to Phoenix.
Phoenix? Well, and I hope that maybe if you do have a spare moment and you're driving towards Phoenix, stop by and say hi to the kids for me.
Oh, I'll
there should be...
Bring them a loaf of that bread you were talking about, that olive loaf or whatever it was.
The babies should be coming sometime in the middle of November here real soon.
Ooh, they're going to be busy.
Yeah,
so maybe not stop by.
I would just stop by and cause all kinds of havoc and go, hey, what, we're not barbecuing tonight? What, you're tired?
Yeah.
Fucking deal with it.
Get up and clean the house, bitch.
Yeah,
Come on.
Clean the house.
So,
all
anyway,
right.
So,
hey, great show, guys. Appreciate you.
We'll do it again next week.
All right.
All right.
Bam.
Have a good one.